She dead ass thinks she's a cat. Oh, I thought they just did that for clickbait. So we're here with my girlfriend identifies as a cat. Now, I feel like they just put that in there just for clicks. I'm guessing. Because I'm not going to say ain't no way. It's definitely a way. But she probably just likes acting like a cat.
It's Abigail. She fell in love with Adam.
When she first walked into the room, it just kind of starstruck. I was like, oh wow, she's gorgeous.
But their relationship isn't like everyone else's.
I'm pretty much a kitten 24/7.
She usually just hangs out in her little cat bed. You're not really anywhere else, which is okay.
When he gives me head pats, I get kind of like wiggly and excited. Don't do that.
Due to the unusual nature of their relationship, many haven't responded well to their dynamic.
Listen, that's fucked up. Specifically because let them live their life. You know what I'm saying? If she likes her little cat bed, you know what I'm saying? No, what they say, no skin off my bone. She good. It's just everybody different. Everybody different.
The reactions I get online tend to go two ways. That makes me very uncomfortable. Well, I didn't expect to cry. My first encounter of Adam was
like it's so not a big deal because it's like if you ain't hurt nobody, it don't matter.
He was covered head to toe in car oil, and it intrigued me, so I swiped and I wanted to see more about him, and I had to meet him.
Would you like a cup? Yeah. Honestly, when she first walked into the room, it just kind of starstruck. I was like, oh wow, look at her. Jeez, she's gorgeous. Would you?
I just want to see what in her life happened, like the things that happened in her life that led her to this. I just want to know. Maybe she always wanted to be, a cat.
Out of the fridge for me. And then she.
Honestly, this is the goal. Not this, but like this is the goal, to have someone who loves you no matter what you're into.
It was a little awkward at first, so I quickly got attracted to just wanting to see what more I was going to experience with her. Very good girl. Should take a seat.
We've been together for about a year and a half.
Not long into their...
I was... Okay. Hey, if they're happy. I was chilling until he said, good girl, go sit down.
Their relationship, Abigail and Adam realised they both had a preference for all things feline.
Really?
Abigail enjoyed being a kitten, and Adam enjoyed being a kitten caregiver.
I'm about to spill it.
I'm not gonna spill it. I'm pretty much a kitten 24/7.
Pause it.
I wear my ears to work.
Okay.
When I realized I was a kitten, I was 16 or 17.
She dead ass thinks she's a cat. Oh, I thought they just did that for clickbait. What was that one anime where the chick was in love with the two dudes or whatever, and one could turn into like a wolf, I think, and the other could turn into a fox? Anyway, I was gonna say I think she probably watched one of those animes, and she like just latched on because.
When I realized,
or maybe she really just one day she was like, "I'm a cat, dude.
pretty much a kitten.
I'm a cat."
24/7. Wear
Wow.
my ears to work. When I realized I was a kitten, I was 16 or 17. When I first started wearing ears, I don't think I thought anything of it. I definitely felt more confident when I had them on. I love kitten play because it's kind of just my natural personality and what I like from a relationship.
Kitten.
Yeah.
Come.
So. Being a kitten and having a caretaker is just really natural for me. I like having Adam as a caregiver because he's the first presence I've been around that I've dated that I don't feel judgment from. Don't do that. So kitten play, I put it into 2 categories, one of being lifestyle and one of being more like bedroom activity. For me, it doesn't ever really lead to that. It's kind of just our day-to-day life. That's my personality. Lifestyle and one of play, I put it into 2 categories, one of being lifestyle and one of being more like bedroom activity. For me, it doesn't ever really lead to that. It's kind of just our day-to-day life. That's my personality.
But there are additional complexities at play in their relationship.
No idea what she means by that.
I've never really been attracted to people in a sexual standpoint. So in the simplest terms, asexuality is just...
That's what I was saying. I was like, what do you mean it's your day-to-day, but not really the bedroom stuff? And then she was like, okay, I understand now. So okay, gotcha.
So in the simplest terms, asexuality is just lack of sexual attraction. Aces can still have sex drive, they can still have libido. They just don't feel sexually attracted to the people they might be interacting with.
The first time Abigail actually ever told me she was asexual, I believe it was our 2nd date, and I was like, huh, that's different, that's strange, because I'm actually a very, very sexually natured person, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I like so into her personality and so intrigued by her and wanting to learn about her that I didn't even care. Like, I didn't need that.
Let me tell you, I could be wrong. 100% could be wrong. But he getting pussy somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way. Because if you automatically as a dude, you're like, I am very sexual in nature. And the girl you're with isn't, you gotta be, you're probably, he could just be loyal. He could be loyal. Because I ain't gonna bring myself up. Look, realistically, I feel like he's probably getting some on the side, and he enjoys coming home to a pretty girl that does whatever he says. I could be wrong. I could be.
At that point, and I was fine with giving it up for her. Are you getting hungry?
A little bit. I want to see. I like to think I'm...
Because ain't no way. Because she's a pretty girl. She is. But ain't no way. Like, if you're next to that pretty girl that does whatever you say, and you're not getting any from her, bro, he gotta be being off a lot. If not, I have that exact same pen. If not, like, you know, engaging in relations with her.
24/7 kitten. Because I float in and out of it so effortlessly, I don't really have to think about it. Because I like to think I'm a 24/7 kitten. Because I float in and out of it so effortlessly, I don't really have to think about it.
Is she really like aware? Is she aware that she flows in and out of it so effortlessly because she's not a fucking cat? I feel like cats would have a hard time not being a cat. I don't know.
I've always been a caretaker. I've always been that dominant figure.
Sorry. Y'all can't
really
see me.
Have someone underneath them, but someone to take care of. It makes me feel fulfilled.
Okay, that could be it. Maybe he's like being fulfilled by taking, because there are people that like to take care. Of somebody. Right.
Entirely.
I enjoy watching you.
What?
In my relationship, to take care of her entirely.
I enjoy watching you cook.
Yeah, she enjoys watching me cook. I kind of get lost in my own little world when I'm cooking. Yeah, she usually just hangs out in her little cat bed, and she's always following around, which is okay.
I don't like when you disappear.
Come, kitten.
So he disappears. That's what I'm saying. I ain't in a relationship. He seems like a good dude.
Not cute.
Don't play with your food.
I'm not playing with my food.
Well, it's considered playing with your food.
It's not. So I think I can be a bratty kitten because I'm extremely stubborn sometimes. And a lot of times I'm not expecting him to suddenly bring out his caregiver side, and I'll be doing something and he'll like swap my head or swap my hand. And I get kind of grouchy because I wasn't expecting to be reprimanded and I want to do what I'm doing.
Because you're not a cat. That's why. What? She's like, basically, when I'm not a cat, I hate being treated like a cat. So it pisses me off.
want to talk to you about something.
And then he swats your hand. That's so weird. Because in your mind, because I feel like swats your head. Nah, that I feel like you have to in your mind if you're this dude, you're like, I know she's not a fucking cat, bro. I know she's not. So like, I'm not gonna swat your head. He has to just love the power over her. He has to. Cause if I'm with a woman, I'm like, she like doing something, I'm not gonna be like come or like I'm not gonna swat her hand or her head. Cause she's a person. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was curious how you felt about my asexuality at this point with everything we've done.
Honestly, it's helped shape a lot of my character, and I've learned to really appreciate and love you. I more than get what I need with you, more than I ever thought I would in any relationship with someone else.
Well, I didn't expect to cry, that's for sure. So happy. Old friends, new friends, they all kind of come to the same consensus, including my coworkers, which is kind of cool. They always say they don't think they'd recognize me out in public if I didn't
Co-workers?
have my ears on. I never take them off. I try not to let people
I thought
see
she
me
was a
without
stay-at-home cat. Am I tripping?
which is kind of cool. New friends, they all kind of come to the same. So happy. Old friends, new friends, they all kind of come to the same consensus, including my coworkers, which is kind of cool. They
Who
always
does she work with? The Pound? I don't know.
say they don't think they'd recognize me out in public if I didn't have my ears on. I never take them off. I try not to let people see me without them because it just feels weird to me. I get more of a judgment online. A lot of the negativity is just creepy men.
Yeah, sounds
People
about right.
that don't believe that it's not sexual and are kind of picking fun at me being a pet.
Oh, it's so cold.
I've had people even in the kitten community come at me saying I'm wrong for involving people in my kink. Somebody's doing something and is not intruding into your private life. I see no reason to judge it.
There's a kin community?
Nobody has the right to judge somebody
Interesting.
else for being
You
happy.
can really find a community for anything these days. That's awesome.
What I love about being in this relationship is he's the first person that I have actually had a physical attraction to. I do find him attractive.
He's the
Being a kid
first?
actually had a physical attraction.
She had to have been sheltered because there ain't no... I mean...
Is he's the first person that I have actually had a physical attraction to. I do find
What?
him
That just sounds
attractive.
crazy. That sounds
Being
crazy.
a kid
I
actually
know everything else sounds crazy, but that's the one where I'm like, she must have, her early life must have been odd. Because she must have just been sheltered, I feel like. Like
physical
incredibly
attraction
sheltered.
to. I do find him attractive. Being a kitten, especially now that I have somebody who supports it and encourages it, it makes me feel safe.
Not
and
that,
warm.
look, not that he isn't, reasonably attractive, but like, I've probably seen this guy within the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't. If this was like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I'd be like, okay, he looks pretty different to everybody else. Sure.
Just innocently happy. Being able to be a kitten in such an accepting relationship has definitely made me more comfortable being myself. With that being said, I think that's also done the same thing for him, made him feel more comfortable being himself.
Hey man, at the end of the day, that's what's up. She's happy. He's happy. That's really all you need. I may not judge her, but those cats certainly do. I was gonna break it up by then. Sometimes I like to sit in my garden naked, cover myself in dirt, and pretend I'm a carrot. I wonder how the actual cat feels about all of this. I was thinking of that. I don't think I ever mentioned it though. I don't understand how she's identifying as a kin. Nothing she does is like a kin except sitting in a cat bed. She got herself a man who cooks for her and strokes her hair all the time. Abigail, you're smart. No, she doesn't. She uses opposable thumbs, wears glasses, works, stares at her phone all the time, walks on two legs, speaks in human words. She likes playing dress up. She likes role playing. That's what she does. Hey, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, if you didn't, try another video, maybe like that. And then keep your head up. Peace.
I'll walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil, because I'm blind to it all.